This book follows Tiernan, an emotionally neglected and abused 17-year-old whose parents just offed themselves a couple months before her 18th birthday because they just hadn't traumatized her enough at that point. Her new guardian is her father's stepbrother, who she has never met because the stepbrothers had not spoken in over 20 years. And how else would the author set up a book about incest without actually writing about incest? The uncle has two sons, one that is almost normal 22-year-old, other than he lives in a cabin in the middle of nowhere with his dad and his older brother Caleb. A man described by the main character and side characters as basically fully mentally handicapped to the point where he is not responsible for his own actions until about 75% of the way into the book, where miraculously his decision making faculties have returned. Her uncle acknowledges multiple times that she is not in a place to be making big life decisions for herself, and yet still has sex with her about 3 seconds after she turns 18. And somehow we're supposed to think that's sweet and not completely creepy. She then turns around and has sex with her horny cousin and mentally handicapped cousin at the same time, even though she really doesn't want anything to do with Caleb, her mentally handicapped cousin, who earlier in the book she had to physically fight off so she wouldn't be sexually assaulted by him. So then Caleb decides that he loves her, and so the dad and the younger brother back off and just decide to give her to him. Uh, then there are several temper tantrum where he runs off for long periods of time and then miraculously learns how to talk and express his feelings. So all is forgiven and they live happily ever after.
It's not my favorite book, but that sounds absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I feel
That
like
sounded more like an obituary than a summary.
I have secondhand embarrassment.